Hello everybody and welcome back. Well, today I got some record shopping done and I thought I'd show you people what I all got today. There was two stores that I went to. They were having a sale. The first store that I went to was having a sale on all their dollar records. They had a whole setup out in back with they had a trailer full of 45s that were marked down to 50 cents each. They were just all in boxes, and there was a few long tables out and back with albums that people could go through for the dollar albums. It was a little bit chilly out there this morning, so I didn't get to go through a whole lot of it because my hands were getting numb by the time I got to the end of it. But I thought I'd show you what I did manage to pick up. First of all, I went through the trailer that had all the 45s in it. There was just boxes on tables, just packed full of 45s, so you kind of just picked out a stack and went through them all. Um, these are the best that I could find in the time that I was there. I picked up a Paul Simon, Take Me to the Mardi Gras, and on the other side is Gone at Last with Phoebe Snow. That's two songs that I really like from that album. Here we have Paul Simon again, Something So Right, and on the other side is Slip Sliding Away. Here we have Beach Boys, You're So Good to Me, and on the other side is Sloop John B. I'll take the rest of these out of the sleeve so you can see them a little better. Some of them need to be cleaned up a little bit. I mean, for 50 cents, I'm not expecting a whole lot out of them, but here's a Beach Boys, Heroes and Villains. And on the other side is You're Welcome. And then a Capitol sleeve here. There's Beatles, There's a Place on one side, and Twist and Shout on the other. And another Beatles one I found here in okay shape was Lady Madonna and The Inner Light. There's some writing on there. There was several other Beatles albums on the Capitol, or singles on the Capitol Swirl label like this, but they were really bad shape. So this was the best one I could find. It looked fairly decent. We'll see how it sounds after I get it cleaned up. And then the last one that I found was Wings, Spin It On, and Getting Closer from the Back to the Egg album. I mean, there was just thousands and thousands of 45s in there. I wasn't going to go through every single one. I just picked several boxes to go through, and then that was enough. And then I went out to the albums that they had set out there for $1, and I picked up this Neil Diamond Gold. It still has the shrink wrap on it. I actually already had this album, but I didn't have a jacket for it, so I figured for $1 I could get a jacket for my album. And the album that I already had was in better shape than the album that was in here, so that worked out perfect. This next one I've seen it all over the place. I've never actually picked it up, but I thought for $1, why not? For the novelty of it, I picked up an All in the Family. Here we got the Atlantic sleeve. And this one looks in really good shape actually too. Looks like it's hardly been played. And it came with this booklet as well. Just got a short little bio for each of the actors there. Some pictures from the show. And I did have this album previously too, but it was in really bad shape, and I think I had gotten rid of it along the way. It's a Steve Martin, Wild and Crazy Guy. One of his early comedy albums, which is actually really funny. picture here. Here's the sleeve. For $1, these are all in really good shape, so I was really impressed with these. Now, going through all these boxes, this is kind of the best that you can get. There was a lot of the Goodwill type stuff there with the Mitch Miller and the Beethoven and all that kind of stuff. But so after my hands got so frozen I could hardly flip the records anymore, I decided to go back in the store and look around. They had a basement there. I went down there and looked at some stuff. I checked out the 45s that they had downstairs. I picked up a couple 45s down there. A little bit more than $1, but still not too bad. There's a George Harrison Blow Away and Soft Hearted Hannah with the picture sleeve. And another one I found. It's Wings, Listen to What the Man Said. Love in Song on the other side from the Venus and Mars album. And then they had a section down there as well with some 12-inch singles. I flipped through most of those and there wasn't really too much interesting there. I did pick up just one. It's a Rolling Stones Undercover of the Night. It's the special dance remix. It's got Feel On Baby as an instrumental on the other side. Still had the shrink and the hype sticker there, which I thought was pretty cool. So I'll show you the album here. So then after that, that's pretty much all I found there. I did have a few records that I decided to sell. So whatever I paid for these albums, I sold back some albums and made an extra $10. So I think it came up pretty good at that store. So then I headed down to another store. That's my main local store. That's closer to me than the other one. And they were having a 25th anniversary sale. So everything in their store was marked off 25% throughout the whole store. So I thought that would be a pretty good deal, but I didn't really find a whole lot that I really needed there. So I did find a few things. I got a Blues Brothers album, Made in America. I really liked the Briefcase Full of Blues album that they did, so I decided to pick this one up too. I'm not sure if I've heard any of the tracks on this one, but it's on the Atlantic label. And next I saw they had a Lynyrd Skynyrd Gold and Platinum. I don't think I have any Lynyrd Skynyrd on vinyl actually, so it was kind of nice to get this kind of a greatest hits package there. It's a double LP set. I'll just show you the one since they both look the same. The sleeves got the lyrics on them there. And since it's gold and platinum, the labels on the album are gold and platinum. So that was pretty cool. And this one I had seen there several times. I've thought about getting it in the past, but I passed on it every time. I figured for 25% off, I decided to pick it up. This is on Rhino Records. It's kind of another one of those novelty type albums, but it's Golden Throats. Great Celebrity Sing-Off. This is kind of, I'm really curious to hear this. I'm sure it's pretty bad, but it's got Leonard Nimoy and Eddie Albert, William Shatner, Jack Webb, Mae West, Andy Griffith, Jim Nabors. Lots of different celebrities singing kind of pop and rock songs. We'll show you the track listing there if I can get it to focus. Maybe. like I said, I'm not really expecting too much from this album, but it's kind of more of the novelty thing. It's got the kind of the Sgt. Pepper knockoff on the front there with the cover. And that's on the Rhino label. And then as I was looking around in there, I saw up on the shelf, I thought they had some copies of Egypt Station sitting there. I thought they had the album sitting on the shelf, so I went over and took a look, but it was actually just these kind of like advertisements, I guess, little posters. And they had a whole stack of them there. They weren't priced. They said, when I got to the counter, I said, how much are these? They said, well, they're free, just take it. So that's kind of nice. Figure out, I don't know, maybe frame it, hang it on the wall or something, but... So then after I was all done shopping there, I decided to stop at my local Barnes & Noble because from hearing from a few of the other people here on YouTube, they've let me know that a couple Paul McCartney archive albums were discounted. So I decided to stop in and see if they had any left. I know I'd seen them there the last time I was there, but never got them. But this time I did pick them up because they were on sale. It's the archive release of Tug of War. As you can see, it's the Barnes & Noble exclusive, which comes with the 7-inch single. This is a gatefold, but I left it in the shrink wrap because I've seen the inside. I don't need to see it. So I did take the albums out so I can show you those, though, in case you haven't seen those. This has got the first disc is the remixed album. It's not the remastered one, but it's the remixed. I think the box set has both remixed and remastered. So, and it also includes a digital download card as well, I believe. Here's the second one. This has got some demos. And it's got the 2015, no, I'm thinking of the other album, sorry about that. Yeah, this is mostly just demos on this one. And then the main reason to get it is for the 7-inch single here of Ebony and Ivory, with the Rain Clouds on the B-side. Come on, focus. There you go. And then I also picked up Pipes of Peace. Again, another Barnes & Noble exclusive with a 7-inch single inside. Here we got the remastered album. And this is the one I was saying, it's mostly demos, but there is the 2015 version, the remix of Say 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 is on this one. Yeah, it's basically the same thing with the chair there. And then this one came with the Pipes of Peace single with So Bad on the B-side. When I was at the first record store, I actually saw an original copy of this down when I was looking at the 45s, and it actually said So Bad here instead of Pipes of Peace, so one thing different from the original, I guess. Anyway, that's what I picked up today. I hope there was something there that you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out my next video, hopefully coming up soon, so take care everybody.